Hi traders, Adam Ryan here from Optic Trading, and this is this week's market recap. So this week we had quite an interesting week, a lot of gaps down, good movement, and we're going to start with last week to help us better understand this week. So if we scroll out, we can see that last week we were in a balance area, multi-day balance area, as you can see right here. Monday opens up and we chop, we don't get too much action. Then Tuesday we get a gap higher, we break through a rejection zone and slice down. We also had news coming out as well that helped accelerate the move, but we got out of the balance area and buyers stepped in, we pushed back in, and then we chopped for the remainder of the day. So at this point I wasn't too sure as whether we were going to get continuation or if we were going to reverse and go test the other side of the balance area. So we had to wait until the next day, see the overnight action, where we were opening up and how we were trading to determine if we were in fact continuing this move to the downside or if we were going to reverse. So the next day opens up right here on Wednesday, and we see that yes, we did open with a gap. We did not fill that gap. Something important that we got to note, the gap was not filled. Then crude inventory comes out, pushes price lower, and we continue with our downward descent. So that was pretty bearish. We broke out of balance. We finally got the push out. And then we go into Thursday. Now Thursday, again, another gap lower, gap that was not filled, and price pushes down for the rest of the day. And we also got a spike lower into the close right in here. And that's when you see these spikes lower into the close, what you want to take note is how do we open the next day, because if we open the next day lower, then that's showing that we're accepting the move, so that's acceptance. If we gap higher like we got today, that's showing rejection, so we're rejecting the price. So one interesting thing that I commented on Twitter yesterday was that we had this spike into the close, so we may see some rejection. And I commented again this morning that we gapped up and we've just had 3 days in a row where we went from the high to the low and closed. Opened up near the high, closed near the low, open near the high, closed near the low. And we have 2 gaps. So what that's telling us is that we may be getting a little too short. The market's not even really having any time to breathe and pull back. It keeps pushing down. So that's an opportunity. When you see a gap or the market move against that, then we're going to most likely see short covering. So, and that's what we got today. We got the gap up, rejection, a little bit of short covering, rally right off the open, and then we kind of just slightly went higher and higher and higher for the rest of the day. So that was this week's action. So we had 3 good days in a row, short covering rally right to the back of that. And now going forward in the days to come, so we got a short covering rally, but I didn't really see any new money entering to the market and pushing it higher. So we're not seeing much on the buy side. As of right now, we could maybe continue on the downward descent after we covered some shorts. It may be appealing for more shorts to get in now that we pulled back. What we're going to be really paying attention to is this key level right in here. So we traded up to the high today of it, and this is going to be the level to watch. So if we're trading higher and we're building value above this, then likely we're going to keep going higher. If we go below this and keep going lower, then I would say that the down move is not over. Now going over to the daily chart, a key important level is right here where we had just a bunch of buyers absorbing the price. We had the previous day where sellers were pushing the price down, and then buyers just step in and aggressively take out the high of that day. So that led us up to a nice rally, and that's going to be a visual reference going into the future where a lot of people will be able to see that, okay, big buyers came in here once, maybe they might come in here again. So that's just going to be the next area that we're going to be wanting to watch if we continue to the downside. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's recap video. If you did, please subscribe to the channel, like the video. I'm going to be coming out with much more content like this regularly. We got 3 videos a week, a market recap video every Friday, and you're not going to want to miss these videos. Thanks for watching, guys.